Greetings from Manchester. It's about 5:30 roughly on Monday, the 22nd of June. And, definitely getting busier again. A lot more traffic here. It has been busy at 5:30-ish, closing down time, but not maybe as busy as this. I think things are slowly coming back to normal. Shude Hill, the bus services are getting much more frequent, which is good for me. I guess that's a sign. So, here we are. Bottom of Deansgate. That's the Arndale Centre coming into view. It's a bit opener. Looks like that car showroom is open maybe? I don't know if the football museum is open, but plenty of people around. Lots of people sat out in the Cathedral Gardens. Starbucks not open. It was open in the morning. Don't know if it's open in the evening at all. And the irony, the weather's pitch. It was quite warm this morning and I thought it was going to be a scorcher of a day, but it's not. It's a bit overcast and it's not that warm anymore. So just our luck that things should be easing when the sun decides to put its hat on. Hip 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 hooray! Anyway, onwards towards Deansgate. It's from the Arndale. One thing is, back to normal. It's the buskers. Turned off time lapse so you people can get a little audio shard. This busker up here is really giving it some welly. Give him some digital money, folks.
Something money, something fame. Don't get it, got to ride this day. Strong and sudden, it's cool sometimes. Can you feel it? Feel the power, feel the power. That's the power.
You feel the power. Feel it. Take whatever you're going to give to that person. Double it because there's two of them. Market Street. It certainly makes a big change from my last video, my last walking home video. Bearing in mind that that was 6 weeks ago when things were different, I guess. We've been told now that we're easing social distancing quite a lot, and I guess this is the effects. Zoom out again, come on, zoom out, there you go, you baz. Yeah, busy. Curious or incurious. I'm gonna go down this way now. Well, the Royal Exchange Arcade has been shut for a long time, and now it's open. I'm gonna take a stroll down here. Ooh, there's a coffee shop open. Never noticed this rainbow design on the ceiling lights before. I think it might be new. I couldn't swear to that. Rainbow's of course very popular at the moment, thanks to the NHS and flaming faggotry. Okay, onwards towards Deansgate. Royal Exchange Square. Not as heaving as it could be, but definitely busier than it was before. Yes, like I said, definitely a change up from my last walking home video. Now I think I'm going to go down here, see if this arcade is open. I see a person in there. I'm guessing doors may be shut, but they may not be locked. Let's find out. Ooh, there's another rainbow thing. I don't think that's got anything to do with lockdown or the NHS or flaming faggotry. Unless it's an office full of flaming faggots who work for the NHS. From home. Deansgate. See up here, these metal railings have been put across the road. So this whole end of Deansgate is now kind of pedestrianised. Don't know how long that's going to last for. I guess it's an official thing. I mean, they look like proper council bollardy things. So I'm going to take the luxury of just walking down the middle of the fucking road because I'm that cool. And you used to be able to do this a few weeks ago, well, a month ago, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. You could walk down the middle of the street in most streets because there was no traffic about. And very, very, very few people. Changing now. House of Fraser. It's open. The door's open. I'm not going to go in though. I'm way too much of a pleb to be seen in House of Fraser. And I'm walking down Deansgate. Yeah, when I first did that long walk home video, that new build at the bottom in the glass looked incredible in the sunlight. In the evening sun, it looked like a golden spire. Yeah, it's just another block of grey against a slightly lighter block of grey. Okay, I'm going to head into Spinning Fields. This is Return to Spinning Fields. Not sure if there's going to be many folk here. The last time I walked through here it was a ghost town. And usually this part of the summer this place is mobbed. Even on a Monday. Especially on a Monday, everyone's just finished. So, let's have a look, eh? No, not many people here at all. Those places don't look open. Those people are drinking, but they're not. I don't think they're getting served by the bar. I think they just sat there drinking. And yeah, it looks very, very quiet indeed. So that's the thing. Don't know when this place will be getting all opened up again. Because the way social distancing is supposed to work, even though we're supposed to be easing down to 1 metre, but I know that a lot of local councils might not adopt that. They might still keep the 2 metre rule. In summer, it's pretty impossible to stay 2 metres away from anyone here when it's busy. It gets thronged, and there's less and less actual open space as more buildings like this go up, like the Ivy, which again, I'm way too much of a pleb to ever be seen in there. So Spinning Fields, yes. Quiet, surprised. I thought it would be more busy. One good thing about walking through with less lockdown though, is there's 2 things that I'm seeing a lot more of in the streets that warm my cockles of my heart. One, there's loads of dogs, loads of really cute dogs. I think people are using their dogs as an excuse to go out and walk them. Which anybody who's gone cruising knows what that's all about. And speaking of cruising, God, there's lots more chubby, bearded, attractive men around. But you know, they're always there. It just depends on when the weather is good enough for them to show their faces. To me. So there's some people here. It's not completely dead. I don't know if that's a statue or an artiste, or if it's a Licorice Black having a little fag break. Okay, onwards towards Chapel Street. I think you get the idea of what this place is like by now. Look at all this traffic. It's like rush hour is definitely open again. It's been months since I've been through here and there's been this much traffic. Yeah. I'm going to film a lot more in time lapse because I don't want anybody to be identified that I film. The reason I'm filming is not to shame anyone or to blame anyone or to provide anything that will let other people point and aggravate and display anger at people who are out in the street, because that's not the point of why I'm doing this. It's just to let people know what is going on. I don't particularly blame people for being out in the street. I don't know how I feel about lockdown being eased and people trying to go back to normal, if this is normal. I have issues about it. I don't think it's necessarily a great thing, but I also understand why people want to do it. Because there is a real aching desire to return to normality, to try and rebuild the kind of lives that we had before lockdown. And like I said in the last video, the long walk home, which I guess will now be the long walk home 1, and this is the return to the long walk home. Oh yeah, those nice buildings again. People are wanting to forget that this has ever happened. It's just like it's a blip, like it's a little glitch, a momentary glitch in the Matrix, but you know, a glitch that we can overlook that's getting fixed. I don't know if it is getting fixed though, in all fairness. But I'm also, I don't know, I don't think it's fair to expect everyone to stay completely isolated at the moment. I just don't think that's realistic either. So I don't know where the kind of halfway mark for that is, how we can get something eased out of lockdown while still practicing social distancing to the point where hopefully there won't be a second wave. I'm quite interested in the second wave though, because I think that should be happening by now. I don't know, I saw a lot of people not socially distancing around the time of VE Day, which is 6 weeks ago, so if there was a second bike from VE Day, that should definitely be happening. The Black Lives Matter protest was 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago. That was 16 days ago, and it's apparently 7 to 14 days that COVID is in your system before it starts displaying and can be caught by other people. So I would think that if a second wave is going to happen because of BLM, would be happening by now. So I don't know. Haven't looked at the figures today though this week, so I don't really know what's actually going on with the figures. But I kind of get the feeling that if there was a massive second wave happening, the media would be all over it, or certainly not the mainstream media, but more independent social medias would be telling us about it, and I'm not seeing that. So I don't know. Anyway, onward. Greetings from Chapel Street. Greetings from Greater Manchester, deep into the heart of Salfordia. At the Islington Estate. I used to live up there, Arthur Mill Court. This bus stop down here, which I'm going to walk towards. Ah, feck it, I just missed the bus I wanted to get. Have I? My eyesight's really bad. Let me zoom. That one. Is that a number 50? Yes, it is. Bollocks. Oh well, that's the 50 bus that, you know, I get to go home from this place. This place where I lived over there for 6 years, up until last year. So I've been getting this bus from this bus stop here for the last 7 years. It's running very limited services up till, I don't know, maybe now. It's still there. I'm going to run and see if I can get them. But I think maybe the services are going back to normal. I'm not 100% sure. Definitely some of the first bus services are not back to normal, but the Arriva number 10, which goes to the bottom of our street, is back to like every 15 minutes, which is nice. But yeah, I don't know about the first and the stagecoach and all that. And yeah, I just want to repeat something that I put in the last video. I'll let you see that now. Right here is where you used to be able to walk all the way from where I used to live in Arthur Mill Court. Yeah, see it? All the way out, straight out to the fucking bus stop to come and get the bus to work. But now, look at this shit. Look at this monstrosity they've thrown up here. They've completely closed off what should have been an access route for people who live through there on the estate to come out to the main thoroughfare. Yeah. Shout out to fucking Blind Boy. Talks about this in Blind Boy and Destroys the Housing Crisis. Love that man. I'm the only one here.